Huh. So this channel is still around. I'm honestly surprised by it. But, you know what? While it's up here, I guess I have a few minutes to talk to all of you. Well, it's been a long time since I've talked to any of you. Hey everyone, this is BaltoRacing. Yes, this is my voice. I guess we can go ahead and get started with this update. The thing that I said in the title, I suppose. So yeah, as you can tell, I have not posted a whole lot on this channel recently. And by recently, I kind of mean the last 3 years, I suppose. There's a few reasons for that. I'll go ahead and go over some of that in this video, let you know what has happened, what's currently happening, and what I plan to do in the future. Don't mind me, I'm just going to be a little lazy and just use some race clips in the background, but that's beside the point. So what exactly have I been doing recently? I've been working a lot, and I mean a lot, with a new role at my job that I've been at for about 3.5 years now. So yeah, pretty busy with that. Also busy jumping from place to place because the renting life is absolutely terrible. Just take it from me, if you get a chance to be a homeowner, just go ahead and do that. Just don't do the renting thing. It's not that much fun. But you know what, speaking of fun stuff, hanging out with my wife, hanging out with my friends, enjoying that, enjoying experiences, things like that. Things that really honestly did not involve making videos. So what do I plan on doing for 2023? Well, I'm thinking about doing the Bristol Dirt Race, but we'll have to see. But I will definitely be at Martinsville. I will definitely be at Michigan. I will definitely be at Dover. We'll throw a couple other races in there at some point, but those are the biggies that I'm looking at for this year. Also gonna do some coaster trips, more coaster stuff that I'll talk about later, but that's one of the biggest things that I've gotten back into is the coaster game. I've always loved coasters. I think especially in the last 5 or 6 years, I've kind of rekindled my passion for that, and I've kind of been focusing on that to go along with the racing, but again, kind of like nothing to do with the channel that kind of went dormant. So what are my current actual life goals right now? Life goals. I need to lose weight. I don't want to look like the Michelin Man anymore. I kind of want to look a little chubby, but not Michelin Man chubby. I want to have overall more energy in my life, and as I mentioned earlier, I want to become a homeowner in the next few years, because I want to have a place of my own for me and my wife, and not just keep renting terrible places like Tall Oaks Apartments. Do not go there at all. It's terrible. But enough about that. Why did I kind of just stop making videos here? Because I tried a couple times to come back recently, and did not really work. So there are a few reasons for that. To be honest, I really didn't like the results that really came out of it, both from the aspect of the actual videos I was making and kind of the performance of them. If you really think about it, the amount of hours that you put into videos, the amount of editing that you do, when you do all that and it comes out to 5 likes and 50 views, it kind of makes you question, what is the point of all of this? One thing I will say that I probably at the end of the day I'm not really proud of is honestly jealousy. Let's be honest, there's some of us that have been or were doing NASCAR YouTube stuff for a long time, and for the longest time it wasn't that popular, and it really got popular as recent as I'll say 2018. No disrespect to the people who got the opportunities that they have gotten, and they honestly have deserved them, but those same opportunities for us that have been doing it for a long time honestly was not really there. And also it was kind of like we were just not known, like, at all. Like, we were just not there. What the hell am I even trying to say here? Anyway, note to self for everybody that wants to do this and actually enjoy doing this. Jealousy is going to make you not like making content, and it's going to burn you out really fast. That's kind of what happened to me. It got to the point where making videos just no longer felt like it was worth the time of doing that. I honestly had more fun doing other things in life outside of just sitting down and editing for 8 hours just to post it, and next thing you know, it's only 5 likes and 50 views. So it's like, not really good use of my time. And when you combine all of this together, I just got to the point where I was just mentally done doing it. Like, I was just honestly mentally done sticking to schedules, sticking to trying to get videos up, trying to get requests done, especially when it just didn't feel like a lot of people were either A, watching, or B, honestly cared. And now that I'm in a different headspace at this point, you know, obviously thinking like that is kind of, I wouldn't say childish, but, you know, you don't want to get to a position where you feel jealous of other people, where you don't really enjoy the craft that you have developed, especially developed on my own. A lot of the stuff that I've done over the years has been self-taught. And, you know, when you feel like after a while that you're kind of doing the same thing and you're not growing, then it kind of gets to the point of, why are you still doing this? And I think the last thing for me was, honestly, is like, and I think it's kind of honestly gone on with not just this community, but just the world in general. The feeling of just not fitting in anymore. There's a lot of people in this world that just are very vindictive, and their whole purpose of being online is to try to find out information about you just to cancel you or try to ruin your life, ruin your living. It's just, I've seen that happen with a lot of people, and I've even seen it with people in my personal life, and it's just, it honestly kind of just kills the passion for it. And then more personally with me and my channel, when you're going through the hours of editing, trying to make the best video possible, especially when it came to promos and things like that, and then you post it, and then a third of the comments are just people asking if you're a furry, which, no, I'm not. Stop asking. Oh my God. And then you just get in a position where you just feel left out. It just feels like, you know, a lot of my interests outside of racing doesn't really coincide with a lot of people that are within racing. And when you don't have as many things to talk about with them that's outside of racing, then, you know, it's a little harder to connect with people, so to speak. Now, of course, I'm not trying to say all this to say that I'm lonely and depressed and all that. I'm not saying that. I've definitely run into some pretty awesome people at the track over the years, but, you know, I think the hardest thing that I had to figure out was stop comparing myself to other people, which is probably the easiest thing that you can do on this platform, because at the end of the day, it just kind of feels like a big old competition instead of the pure reason why you're doing it. It's because that you're enjoying editing, you're enjoying making people happy, giving them 10 minutes away from whatever they're going through, and giving them content that is really cool, exciting, enjoyable, funny, curious, add any other adjective that you want to hear. And I got to the point where I honestly did not miss it, but as time has gone on and I've seen people come out and still watch my stuff and say that, you know, even all of these years later, that they still watch this promo to get ready for the biggest race of the year. They still watch this video to get a good laugh. They still go through the right now videos, which I still can't believe I really do that. Thank you, Rusty Wallace. It's amazing that people still do that. And, you know, honestly, I did not do a good enough job of appreciating the people that did support me, support my channel, and support my videos. So I truly want to thank everybody that did take their time out of their schedules, take even 5 minutes out of their lives just to watch my silly old garbage here. But I really, truly thank you for you guys for doing that. It means a lot to me, and I need to tell you guys that more often. So why am I suddenly back here? Why did I just decided to just post this video right now? Oh God, I just said it. Well, there's a few reasons. I have never lost my passion for racing, and I never lost my passion for NASCAR, even though they piss me off sometimes. That passion has never wavered. And one of the biggest reasons why I did this, why I made these videos, was to help grow the sport to new audiences, to introduce the sport to new audiences. That's why I did promos, commercials, things like that. Like, if I could display my passion to others, then maybe someone will take a few hours out of a Sunday and go, hey, let me check this out. Then it's Pocono. And personally for me, making these videos, making the promos, making the commercials, things like that, this is my way of portraying that passion. This is my way of trying to introduce people to the sport, because at the end of the day, a lot of the people that enjoy this sport are twice my age, and they're not going to be around forever. And when they are gone, it needs to go to another generation, and it will have to go to my generation and the generation that's after me and the one after that. And honestly, as we get closer to the 500, I really want to display that passion again. I don't want it just stuck inside my brain, stuck inside my soul, and then not showing that to anybody. I want to portray that again. So what kind of videos do I really want to continue doing here? Well, it's going to be a mix of what I've already done and things I haven't done yet. The thing that I love making the most are promos. That will absolutely be a thing that will never stop being made as long as I make videos. That is my favorite thing to make. Also commercials, yes, even right now videos, playfully laugh at coverage, looking at, God, that just fucks. What? Stop showing kids every 15 seconds. It's so weird. I hate this so much. But I kind of want to do other things as well. One of the things that I want to do more of is B-roll footage for all of you guys to use. I actually picked that up from the coaster community. It feels like there's not a whole lot of B-roll that you can use from racetracks and from the cars and from the action that is readily available, and I kind of want to help change that. It will help make other content creators make the best videos that they can when they know that they can use the B-roll that I have. So kind of helping the whole community out with that. I also want to do more orchestra of NASCAR, stupid memes, and then probably do one or two random series, people wins that people have forgotten about. So what exactly is the schedule going to look like? My goal is to have a new video on this channel either every Tuesday or every other Tuesday. Either way, I want to consistently put content up. That's going to be the best way for me to kind of keep the fire going in my soul for making these videos. Because if I just go another 3 or 4 months, then that's probably going to be it. But while I have a lot of creative ideas, I kind of want to keep it going. So my goal is for Tuesdays. That doesn't mean I won't post any other day. Just saying, watch out what happens after the Super Bowl. Just don't tell anybody. But my goal is for Tuesdays. I have another channel, which, oh boy, it's for My Little Pony. Yes, bronies still do exist. I want to make more videos there as well. This is not the only channel that I've kind of let go into the abyss. I want to make more content for that channel as well. And then I've also made a brand new channel for coaster stuff. B-roll for coasters, predictions, announcements, things like that. I'm going to post there on Thursdays, kind of similar to how I'm posting on this channel on Tuesdays. So having those goals set in mind, I think is actually going to really help me out in keeping the passion for doing this and to continue to give you guys the best quality content possible. So what is now my long-term goal with this channel? At this point, I want to just have fun making these videos now. Not really focusing on trying to be the best, trying to become popular, trying not to, you know, be someone who's going to get all the clicks and race coverage or things like that. I want it to be where I just enjoy making it and then have people watch it. And then people tell me that they enjoy it. I think that's the biggest goal for me at this point and at the stage of my YouTube career. That sounds so weird. But I've made a promise to myself. If I still don't enjoy making it by April, then I think at that point I'm going to once and for all just retire from video making and just not ever do it again. Yes, I'm still going to keep the channel up. I'm not one of those kind of people that's just kind of douchey, to be honest, to just take that down. But you will always have my word in that the channel will always stay up as long as YouTube keeps it up, because YouTube does YouTube things. So in all, I really do appreciate you guys listening to my rambling, listening to why I haven't been here recently. And I'm happy to say that I'm going to give it one more go because I have the passion for doing this again, and we'll just see where it goes. Also, shout out to Captain Designs. He made an awesome logo for me for this channel and for my coaster channel as well. Check his stuff out. His information is definitely going to be in the description. He does really good work, not just with this, but also paint schemes in general. And I think, honestly, a lot of people need to check out his stuff more because he is a really good content creator himself. So with that being said, thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this video, listening to my thoughts and my rambles, so to speak. And I will see you guys around. Take care, everybody.